Entrepreneurs from Connacht and Ulster are looking for a slice of supermarket glory in the taste of success on Tuesday night at 8:30. But now in one, it's Shortland Street.
There must be a reason that a significant percentage of respiratory illness comes from there. There's a guy in ED right now who could have all the answers.
He's a well-known winemaker.
Do you have any idea how much illness you and your vineyard are causing in the entire West Ferndale area?
Hey, enough.
Some of them get sick and some of them die, which leaves you little better than a murderer.
Mr. Burns' farm is run biodynamically.
It's an organic vineyard.
There's no toxins, no murderers.
You had a go at a patient.
Accused a patient of poisoning his whole neighbourhood.
I thought he was using pesticides. I got it wrong.
The guy's a greenie. His vineyard's organically certified, not a chemical inside.
So tell me, Hunter, what was going through that tiny little brain of yours?
In my research,
Unsubstantiated research.
I found a pattern of patients with respiratory illness coming from West Ferndale. I thought when he came in with the same symptoms...
That you'd have a go at him.
I get that you're angry.
Oh, Hunter, I've gone past anger. You do realise he could have sued us for defamation.
He still might.
I said I was sorry and I admitted that I was in the wrong.
So you'll understand why I'm retracting permission for you to use Shortland Street patient files.
Dad, no.
And unless you're on an ambulance shift, Hunter, I don't want to see you in this hospital.
Okay, banning me from the hospital I get, but if I can't do my research, I will fail my whole paper.
Then you should have thought about that before you verbally assaulted a patient.
Oh, welcome home. Finally, I was starting to worry.
Oh, my fault. I took forever to find all my luggage on the carousel, but I think I have everything.
Seriously suggesting there could be more. What's that?
That is for JJ. Everything in Peru was so cheap, and our tour guide took us to the best places. I found some real bargains, including these.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much.
My pleasure. I guess my boy is asleep already.
He was desperate to stay up, but he couldn't keep his eyes open.
I know how he feels. I can't remember the last time I felt so exhausted.
Oh, why didn't you crash here?
Yeah, the bed's all made up.
I might do, thank you. And a cup of tea would be good. I've had nothing but mojitos for weeks now. You're kidding?
No, Mum.
Sounds like one big party.
It was, and I will tell you all about it. But first, I want to hear all of your news.
Nothing as exciting as yours by the sounds of it.
No, in fact, nothing exciting at all.
What about TK? How are things going with him?
Well, he had a few dates, but it kind of fizzled.
Mutually?
Yes. Life moves on, Mum, blah, blah, blah.
Moves on to who?
No one.
Oh, something tells me that you've set your sights elsewhere.
Well, something tells me that you're wrong.
If you say so.
Oh, anyway, look, I have done enough talking. You're the one with all the fun stories. Hey, did you get to see those crop circle line drawing things?
The drug's been authorized for testing, so I'll be leaving soon to get things started.
I didn't know you were ready for human trials yet.
Well, Mizumi's keen, I'm keen, and I presume you still are.
Absolutely, I can't wait.
What's this?
The drug trial's been authorized, so it's all systems go, which means that I have some flights to book. Excuse me.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
You don't sound too excited about it.
It's a big step committing to human trials, you know. It's only natural to feel some trepidation.
Why, you think you might not be ready?
The drug is. I'm just being a typical scientist, you know, always wanting more money, more time.
Yeah, so why rush? It's your trial, isn't it?
Well, that's an interesting question. Depends on how you look at it. I'm the researcher, but someone else is footing the bill.
What, meaning the drug company's pushing you to start the trial? Have you told Sarah this?
No point right now. I'm still talking with Mizumi. But if I can't hold them off, I'm quite happy to proceed. I mean, no researcher ever feels really completely ready. It's just the nature of the biz.
And you know where everything is down here?
Pretty much.
Let's get you started then.
Ah, your first day.
And here I am.
Well, at least someone's PA managed to turn up.
Problem?
Apparently, my temp is sick. Any mail, please? I've got piles of figures to collate for the DHB meeting and no time to do it.
Would you like to borrow Sophie?
I'm happy to help.
Thanks, but it's a big job and I can't afford any mistakes.
Which obviously I would make.
It's not a reflection on your ability, darling, just on your experience.
Sophie will be putting together all my budget data.
Really?
She's my PA, Callum. It's her job, which I wouldn't have offered her if I didn't think she was up to it.
On a
Honestly, Mum, I still can't believe you carried this thing back.
It was worth it to see the look on JJ's face.
Oh, I better get him in there before it becomes a health and safety issue. I'll meet you in the caf.
Yvonne, how was your holiday?
Oh, marvellous, thank you. It was everything I hoped for and more.
Great. How would you feel about standing in as my PA for a while?
Well, I think you've forgotten what happened last time. Plus, Maya and I are about to take JJ to the park.
Look, no offence, but I am desperate. You'll be doing me an enormous favour. Metaphorically, I'm on my knees here. Do I have to go the whole hog?
Did you try begging?
And pleading and blatant bribery. It doesn't work on Dad. He still won't let me in the hospital.
What a meanie.
It's my fault. I got carried away. I can't seem to do anything right these days.
Eh? Oh, no.
What?
You're still beating yourself up about that patient who died on you.
Dylan? No.
I think so. I think you got a bit carried away because you're trying to make up for it.
Well, it's not about him. I found a trend, and there is something going on in that area.
Well, if you can prove it, that's thousands of people you could help.
I know.
So you can't stop now?
Well, I don't have a choice. There's nothing I can do without those patient files. So here's to a big fat F on my academic transcript.
Not necessarily.
Hello.
Oh, I'm not stealing. I've just started as Rachel's PA.
I heard. Congratulations. How's that going?
So far, so good, although it's only been a few hours. I'm about to start graphing some figures for an important DHB meeting.
I'm supposed to do one of those too, only I have no idea how.
Haven't you done that sort of thing before?
Yeah, once, and it was a disaster. I ended up drawing the graph on a whiteboard with different coloured pens. I'm not joking.
Well, have you tried online tutorials?
Yes, last time, and they lost me on the first sentence. I'm going to have to tell Callum I can't do it. I don't know why he thought I could. Misplaced faith or something.
Why give him the satisfaction? Move over.
Eh?
I'll get you started. It won't take long. And it will get me in the swing of things to get Rachel's done.
Are you sure?
Absolutely.
Hiya.
Don't sneak up on me like that.
I didn't.
I was miles away, tapping away at my keyboard, writing up endless notes.
Boring.
Tell me about it.
What's with the memory stick?
What memory stick?
You are copying patient files.
Shh. Keep it down. I'm just taking home some work.
Why?
Because...
Because it's a sackable offence. Okay, and that's just accessing the files. I know what you'd get for stealing them.
I'm not stealing them. And who's going to find out anyway?
IT? Do you know they can monitor everything you do under your login? Yeah.
Well, even if they did find out, it'll be okay because I'm doing it for...
Don't tell me. I don't want to know. Because the last time you were doing this stuff, I lost my job. So, I saw nothing. I wasn't even here, okay?
Have you booked your flights yet?
Oh, no, I tried to do the online thing last night, but it was too complicated, so I've made an appointment with the travel agent this afternoon.
Before you do anything too serious, I found something out. Apparently, Quentin's only starting the testing early because he's under pressure from Azumi to do so.
Did he say that?
Not in as many words, but he wants to wait, and they don't want him to.
So why hasn't he told me this?
Well, I'm guessing because he knows how to respond. Maybe he wants to keep you on board.
So he's lying to me, is that what you're saying?
No, look, it's probably nothing. I just thought you should know. I don't want you to get to Boston and find out this stuff he hasn't talked to you about.
Okay, I'll talk to him, thanks.
What do you know about the hospital computers?
Force quit.
I'm serious.
So am I. That's why they've got an IT department.
Well, they go on and on about what we do under our login. Do you reckon they actually check? Probably not, eh?
What have you done?
Nothing.
Nothing like sabotaging patient prediction software? Nothing?
Technically, that was Daniel, not me.
Where did Daniel get the idea from?
Me, but I had my reasons.
Your reasons would never stack up in a court of law.
No, but they hold me in good stead with the nurses.
Suck up.
Team player, I prefer. So even though it was kind of naughty. It was the right thing to do, eh?
You have done something. Do I need to start advertising your position?
No, I like my position. I'm good at it.
I'm not arguing.
Therefore, if I like doing something and I'm good at it, I shouldn't stop, right? Even if I could get into a teeny bit of trouble along the way.
You did the right thing sabotaging Helga. Is that what you want to hear?
Do you mean it?
No.
I didn't hear that last bit. Thank you, Maya.
You gonna tell me what you're up to?
Who, me? Nothing. Drink your tea.
So, to show the changes, you just click here, and then here. Got it?
You know, I actually think I do.
Well, I suppose I should go and get started myself, but you're okay on your own?
Yes, go. Thank you so much.
Rachel, hi. I'm just upstairs helping Yvonne.
How are things going out here?
Pretty well, I think. Your daughter has shown me a thing or two.
Oh,
Are you allowed in here?
I got permission because I wanted to apologise and say how sorry I am and that I should never have taken advantage of what you allowed me to do. And I'm sorry that I put you in that position.
Apology accepted. But it's not just me you owe one to.
I've already been upstairs. I told Mr. Byrne that I was way out of line and that I knew he had nothing to do with anyone getting sick.
How did he take it?
Better than I deserved. He's a nice guy. He certainly didn't deserve some dickhead med student jumping to conclusions.
Look, you thought you were onto something and you followed it up. That attitude is going to stand you in good stead.
You think?
Well, once you learn how to research properly.
Like that's ever going to happen now that I'll get kicked off my research paper, but thank you.
Well, I could have a word to your old man.
Really? You'd do that?
I'll at least try. I mean, I was you once. I only wish when I was, I had someone as cool as me around. Consider yourself lucky.
What did the other temp organise? That's not lunch, that's finger food. Fine. Obviously, you know best. Chocolate brownies are not lunch.
Lucky I got you a sandwich then. Oh. You will make time to eat it, won't you?
Yes, Mum.
Good girl. You coping all right?
I think I've managed to muddle through so far.
You should have said no to Callum in the first place.
He's the CEO.
Mum, just say no.
I can't. It's not in me. I should have said no to that trike in Peru, but you've seen JJ's face.
So when do we hear about the holiday? This tour guide of yours sounds a bit of a dish.
A dish?
Babe, spunk, Spanish stallion.
Maya!
Well, between him and the endless mojitos, what am I supposed to think?
More of your mother, thank you very much.
My apologies. So that cruise where you got it on with Sammy Diamond, that was a once-off? Keep it. After the time you've had, you'll need the sustenance. You're too easy to tease.
I'm jet-lagged and busy. Get the hint?
Alas, the holiday is over.
Thank you for coming.
It sounded serious on the phone.
I spoke with TK earlier. He reckons you may be rushing the human trials.
Not rushing. Things are just moving faster than I might have liked.
You never told me this.
I had every intention to, but I wanted to talk to Mizumi first, get the facts straight, and see if I can get them to ease up a bit.
And did you talk to them?
Either we start the testing right away or they pull the funding.
They said that?
Well, they couched in a lot of legalese mumbo-jumbo, but that's basically the gist.
Yeah, because the faster the trials are completed, the faster the product is on the market. Anything for a quick buck. It is Scott Spear all over again.
The drug's ready to be tested. Maybe it's just me who's having a problem with the time frame.
No, you're the researcher. You wouldn't hold off if you didn't have reasonable doubt.
If I refuse, years of work goes down the drain.
Okay, so we find a new sponsor, someone less ethically challenged.
I wouldn't know where to start.
Well, I would.
Really? You'd do that?
I'm not letting you give up just because some drug company throws their weight around. You give me a list of every name you can think of, and I will do the rest.
We're just waiting for Rachel's figures to arrive, then we'll get underway. Yvonne.
Right here. Where shall I put the whiteboard?
The what?
My little joke. Everything you need is on here. Good luck.
Thank you very much, Yvonne. And here's the rest of our presentation.
Sorry, I'm late.
Look, it's fine. Where's the data?
Can I just talk to you for a second?
Okay, excuse me just for a moment.
Okay, don't be mad, but I've only managed to get last month's worth.
Pardon?
Well, Rachel had me driving all over town, picking up and dropping off folders. I didn't even know she was going to need me to. I thought
What
I'd
am I
have time
supposed to do with the rest of the presentation?
Okay, well, if you can give me half an hour, then I can try and get the rest to you.
I can help.
You shouldn't have to run around after her, Yvonne. This is exactly what I was worried about when Rachel hired you. Okay, I will do my presentation first. Then in half an hour, if Rachel's is ready, we'll do hers. Please, go.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You so want to buy me a drink?
I do?
Yes, indeedy. Chardonnay, please.
Oh, no. So, why would I want to buy you a drink?
Because I have something for you that is going to make you incredibly happy.
What's that?
All the patient files you need to complete your research. I copied them off the hospital computer.
Are you joking? Why would you do that?
Because I believe you're onto something. Plus, I'm an all-round great person who loves to live life on the edge.
Yeah, but this is huge. You could lose your job.
Only if they find out. Here, take it.
I can't.
Why not?
Well, Maxwell's going to put in a good word with Dad, so who knows, in a few days I might be able to access all this stuff again anyway.
Not all of it.
Sorry?
I didn't just copy the old patient files, I copied the current ones too. This is information that you never have and will never be given access to.
Are you serious?
Deadly. This is your best chance to find out why those people are getting sick. So, do you want it or not?
Is that report on the nurses' budgets finished yet?
Almost there.
No, I needed it 20 minutes ago.
I know. And I'm nearly done.
Thank you. So, how are you finding things?
Busy.
Callum said he was waiting on those graphs for a while.
I was half an hour late.
Sophie, it was the one important task I asked you to do today.
And normally I would have managed my time much better and made sure I got them done, but I got caught up helping Yvonne, and then when I sat down to do this work...
Why were you helping Yvonne?
Because Dad asked her to fill in as PA, but she couldn't do the graph, so I helped her. I thought that I could do that and my job, but...
Actually, on second thoughts, I don't care.
All I'm asking is that you consider it. There's no need to be so rude.
Is everything all right?
Yeah, I'm just trying to drum up new sponsorship for Quentin's research. But my reputation with pharmaceutical firms precedes me that I can't get off the phone quick enough.
I'm sorry to hear that. What happened to Quentin's old sponsor?
Mizumi, and they're not an option anymore.
They pulled their funding?
No, we decided to jump first. They're putting pressure on Quentin to start testing early.
Is there a problem with the drug?
No, but Quentin's still unconvinced, and it should be up to the doctors to say when they're ready, not the ones writing the check.
Mizumi's not talking about releasing the drug, are they? Just testing it?
On real-life human guinea pigs, which obviously involves a degree of risk.
Well, of course, but they wouldn't be forking out the big bucks for testing unless they actually believed in the product, would they?
I guess not.
And you're planning to monitor the trials yourself, so you doctors will retain complete control.
That doesn't mean the drug companies get to boss us around.
At the end of the day, you both want the same thing. A drug that's going to help people with MS. Surely there's a way for everyone to get what they want.
This is amazing. Everything I need is right here.
Told you.
I can't believe you've done this and managed to do it without anyone noticing.
I know. Very secret squirrel.
Very brave squirrel, thank you.
Hey.
Hey.
What are you looking at?
Nothing.
I put my money on you looking at confidential patient information.
No.
Hunter, I recognize her memory stick.
Yeah.
You are such a nerd.
And you are such an idiot. You know you could lose your job over this.
Which is why no one's going to tell.
If Hunter finds something, they are going to ask, oh, where did he get the files?
If Hunter finds something, he'll save lives, and everyone will be so grateful they won't care.
None of that's going to happen if I can't get this damn thing to work.
What's wrong?
Oh, the data mining software, it looks as though it's not processing the information. Hey, can you get this to work?
Get off, I ain't touching that.
Oh, come on, just get it working.
No way.
I know this sounds way dodgy, but it's really important. Surely you can see that.
We're not asking you to do anything with the files, just have a look at the computer.
No one will ever know.
That's what you said last time, and I ended up losing my job.
You won't. But if I lose mine, which you're so certain I will, I'll go to the dog queue happier if I knew that Hunter was at least able to look at the files. Please.
Oh, you guys are such eggs.
You didn't get into too much trouble, did you?
It's fine.
Well, I feel horrible about what happened.
Forget it, seriously.
Why did you take on the job when you knew you couldn't do it?
I didn't want to, and I told Callum as much. But he was desperate, and I couldn't say no.
Neither, as it turns out, could Sophie. In the future, when you can't complete work, I don't want you asking my PA to do it for you.
Your PA offered.
Oh, so it's your fault then?
Actually, yes. I thought that I would have enough time to help out Yvonne and complete my own work, but I was wrong. I wanted to prove to Dad that I was up to the job.
One job, not two.
And that was my mistake, and I accept full responsibility. I thought I could make things easier for everyone by helping, but I didn't organise my time properly and I got caught out. But I've also caught up, learnt my lesson, and it won't happen again.
And she did do a good job of the graphs.
I'm aware of that. She's also done a good job of everything else today.
Thank you.
Watch out for the Mini McKenna.
I've got some bad news. One of the wheels on JJ's trike fell off.
What? Is he okay?
Yeah, he's fine. Well, actually, he's beside himself. He loves that thing.
Silly me for buying such a cheap toy.
It's okay. One of the orderlies, Mike, he took pity on us and he's going to fix it.
That's good.
I think we should take you home, eh?
Yes, please. I've had just about enough of today.
Finding a new sponsor at short notice was never going to be easy.
No, which is why I think we should continue with Mizumi and start the trials like they want.
What happened to not caving into the pressure?
I agree, it's not ideal, but sometimes in life the end justifies the means, and this might be one of those times. I guess we all just have to do what we think is right.
I couldn't agree more, which is why I was going to tell you. I already called Mizumi and said no.
What?
I'd rather put my work on hold than rush it through for the wrong reasons.
You're standing up for your principles. Good on you.
Thanks for your support. It was your example that made me realize I can do it. I'll let you know as soon as I have another financial backer.
Okay, thank you. Goodbye.
Bye.
So the trial in Boston?
Yeah, it's all off.
Oh, you've done the right thing.
Actually, I didn't. He's the one who made the call.
Yeah, but it was still the result you pushed for, wasn't it?
Actually, it was only the graph that tripped me up. I was doing fine until then.
And the graph was probably only hard because you're so jet lagged. You'll totally be on top tomorrow.
Maybe I won't tell Callum to shove the job. Oh, my goodness. Oh. All my things. Someone...
The once-in-a-lifetime season on programmes exploring our attitudes towards death in Ireland begins with a look at the importance of body donation. That's a parting gift starting on Thursday night at 10:15.